Hi everybody, Martyn at Flicking Feathers again today, and I'm tying another nice wee wet fly. This is a Mallard butcher. It's just my wee variation on the traditional theme, but it adds a bit more volume to the fly. Maybe makes it a better dropper pattern. As always, I'll put a materials list in the description, along with a link to the Patreon page for anybody that wants to support the channel, get access to members only content, and be entered into the giveaways. So I've got my hook and my vice. It's a size 10 Kamasan B175, and I've just wound on a bed of 8/0 uni in black. I've already waxed the thread fairly heavily. Just to give me plenty of grip. Tying in a tail. I'm using Globrite number 4. I've got 10 strands there, but you can obviously, if you prefer, you can stick to a couple of goose slips or something if you want to stick a bit more traditional. I'm just going to catch in some fine silver wire on my side and then tidy everything up, creating a nice smooth body. Oops, just snapped my thread. Not to worry. Just catch that off. Tie over it. Get away with that, no problem. For the body, I'm using a medium silver tinsel. Just going to catch that in. Lay the waist, the length of the body, and I'm just going to, again, take my thread forward, touch and turns, keep everything nice and smooth. Now, you can maybe see there's a wee bit of excess wax here, so I'm just going to rub that into the thread. The heat of my fingers will sort of push it into the thread, but it will still make it quite grippy for this tinsel. I'm just going to come forward, touch and turns. My tinsel delaminated there a wee bit in the middle, but I got away with it. There's a wee tiny bump on my side here, but I can just burnish that in with my thumbnail. You'll never see it in the finished fly. There's a couple of times it's happened with this particular spool of tinsel. It's the anvils. I'll maybe go back to the uni. Anyway, so I've done that, and now what I'm going to do is just going to cut the tail, length of the body, and straighten that out. And now for the Mallard hackle. Looking for a decent length of feather, but no too long in the barb length. Something like this, like these. This is dyed black hen. Now my thread's still got wax on it, I can see, but I'm running out, so I'll just come in a wee bit more. Trim away my waist there, tidy all that up, and then I'll try to use my fingers because they're very fine stemmed and you've got more feel with the finger, I think. Got to wind this, and I'm not going to bother taking a full turn at the front. I'm just going to go back, and you see there that's sort of flattened, so I'm just going to lift the fibres. Just hold it against the tinsel. It's a bit fiddly, but you'll get there. Get to the back. Oops. Right, it slipped. I might need to use my hackle plier. I much prefer to use my fingers if I can, but this is just a wee bit too short, this feather. Obviously if you've got like a genetic hen, you might get away with it. You'll have maybe a longer feather for the hackle fibre length, but maybe no. When you get to the back, that's about 4 turns down the body. We'll follow this around. Oops. Catch it in. Then take my pliers away. Keep that nice and tight. Then just bang up. Don't worry about the hackle. About 4 or 5 will get you up. When you get to the front, sweep everything back. Get the wire and a head and do a full wrap. Fold the wire over your thread. So it's bent, and then you can tie it along this wee bit of bear shank. Right, I've got 3mm here, 2 eye lengths at the front. Now, a wee trick with if you're palmering a tinsel body, especially with a hen hackle, is you can rub it with the velcro, right, and it will sort of lift some of the, if there's any trapped fibres, you sort of free them up a bit. It's very easy to trap the hen hackle fibres, much easier than it is to trap cock hackle, so that just helps kind of free them. And I just snapped away the tip. Now the wing is, I'm using this is like the right feather for it actually. It's the traditional, the Mallard blue. I'm not a great fan of this feather, to tell you the truth. It's not very workable. It's much less workable than the primaries because it's not a flight feather, essentially. So it doesn't need the same sort of structural durability. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just sweeping the slip together so that I've got a clean slip, or as clean as I can get it. And I'm going to cut that. Then I'll come in on this feather from the other wing, right? Do the same thing. Just try to get them lined up. Cut it away. And then I've got my 2 slips, my right and my left. Just check them. Oh. Line up the tips. Now one of them's too thick. I can see that, so I'm just going to come in and take away a couple of fibres, maybe one more. There we go. So now I've got the 2 slips the same thickness, and you're seeing the underside. What we're looking to do here is just make sure the tips are lined up, and then we can set the length, right? And I like them just coming to sort of the back of the tail there, Right, but it's up to you. You can have a shorter wing or a slightly longer wing if you wish. Now just fold them, just check them. I'll lift that up because my thread's at the wrong place. Right, make sure, don't make that mistake. Get your thread right at the tie-in point, and then you want the wing as low as you can get it against the hook, but on top, right? This isn't on the side or anything, this is right on top. Pinch and loop, put it in, again, put it in, see how it's sitting. That looks good to me. Just hold it, get that all locked in, and I'll take that. That's a nice wing. If it wasn't nice, I could have gone back, but you only really get one or two goes with this feather. You know, if it's, as I say, if it's a slip from a primary, you can probably have a couple of attempts, but with this one, with the blues, it's sort of one and done, you know, maybe two. Then I'm just putting a wee shoulder hackle on this. It's just a Scarlet hen, nice bright red. I mean, if you're tying them, you can use black as well to keep it like the sort of standard butcher, if you like, colour scheme, but I'm going for the bloody butcher. And this hackle can be quite long, I think. You know, it can be like maybe half again the length of the body hackle if you wish. At least as long as it, up to 1.5 times in the fibre. And just build it up until you think you've got a nice amount. I reckon it's about 3.5 turns or so there with this hackle, and it looks good. Just got to fold everything back, tie it all off, keep the thread tight, snap the waist. Can I stop touching that wing? Obviously, I mean, your wing's going to split when you fish the fly. You know, they don't stay like this, but it's nice to get it right. So just got to whip finish. Could have done another one there, but and then a couple of coats of varnish. Just get the varnish over the eye and on the head. Avoid that hackle, and then you can come in and just clear any excess. And that's it. That's my Mallard butcher. It's a very effective pattern. Well worth having a go. It's a nice bit of fun to tie, something a wee bit different as well, I suppose. So, I hope that was useful, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up below and subscribe to the channel. Tight lines guys, bye.